Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Last time we did all these side quests, well not all of these, but we did a lot and finished off this map, pretty much. Or at least as much as we could. So, let's go to Crystal Dream Lake and do stuff here. So, last I remember, vampires near distillery. I remember we did a little bit of it. But, ooh, no intermittent events. We did a little bit, but they were a bit too strong. And so we couldn't continue. Alright. So, nope, nowhere near enough hobo code. Oh, yeah, that! Right, I forgot about the garlic schnapps. I don't think we have anything that give us quite that much sense resistance. Unfriendly vat, do not use. Great. Let's just fight some vampires, shall we? Okay. What is that guy? Who are you? Oh, you're a vampire thrall. You're a vampire conjurer. A mist form. It has to conjure a thing. You're planning to hit Obi. You trying to deal 1 damage to me. You tend to buff. I think because bleed. I'm gonna slice the conjurer so she's bleeding. Yes, heal when you don't have anything. Or Obi. Okay. So. I think we want to I think with this many enemies, stacks first. 12 physical damage. 6, 12. That won't kill. I'm gonna deal that damage so that they die soon. Ugh, weird orb. Maybe I should have killed her before she did that. Ooh. That's a problem. Deal hot damage to her. Oh yes, drain for 1 HP. Alright. I think flute. I'm gonna kill the thrall because it's dealing damage. It's annoying. Ah, spooky damage. No, you bled Turt Birkinson! Actually, killing the orb now is not a bad idea because they're all full health anyway. Jazz hands. Alright. 12 physical damage to Conjurer. Let's do that. She deals spooky damage, so that's scary. Alright, and start getting that guy down. Turret is so heavily bleeding. It's just cha-cha-cha. And then... Awesome! Bloodle. It's piping off strudel filled with blood instead of, I don't know, raspberries or whatever strudels normally have in them. Great. Vampire pitch pipe. Ooh. That would have been useful if I didn't have my weapon, but... Cool. Because my weapon is Moxie plus 5 physical. Granted, having a thing, the option to potentially deal... Yeah, but still. The drum is almost certainly empty. Bang on it. Drum emits a hollow, sober clang. Soap is soaking wet. One of those mist vampires must have been sitting here. Vampires left to create a booze! Create a rum! Awesome. Mirror's vanity has been broken, but the drawers still work. Ooh. Amethyst earrings. Okay, regen in 3 HP per round. Plus 30% item drops. Can't take more than 5 damage at once. Pretty cool. No. Make you float like a stupid vampire. Cosmetic wine. A vampire's metabolism won't process real wine, but vampires still want to look like cool wine people. Awesome. Ah, yes, we now float. Freaking weirdos. Okay. Well, that was what we had to do for Dawn Toblerone, so let's wander. Let's see. Yes, okay. Off the side of the dirt road, you see a little trail of mushrooms. You follow it for a while and find out it leads to a cave where the mouth has been choked by mushrooms. Those things are bad for you. Check out the cave now. Yeah, because I had a feeling like this map is very big. I'd be surprised if we were done with crystals. Oh my word. Ooh. This huge rising meth fungus must be the reason they call this place Mushroom Mountain. Pulse them off and fight them. Lead this thing. That thing's just gonna increase everyone's HP. I should just be healing us. Hit the poisoner before it poisons us. Or hot damage. Cha-cha-cha! And kill with the slide missile. You reduced the amount of fungus in the mountain by a small amount. There's still a lot of fungus remaining. So it's another thing that we could just do to grind, I guess? Man Mush Magus. Preparing a spell. Orchestra Strike. Orchestra Strike. Mushroom Cat. Oh, +1 musicality. Turret Birkin is stronger. Yeah, so I think that is just so we can grind if we want to. Ooh. We have 81 XP. We could get strong at Embosher. However, I think we should upgrade Sacks of Violence. The music was obviously written by someone who read about all the bad honks and thought the problem with those honks is just that they were not bad enough. It's just awful. Sacks of Violence has been upgraded. Speaking of bad honks, you really need to blow your nose. You can't find a tissue, so you use every single page of the book instead. Then, because the book is disgusting now, you throw it away. Okay. Cool. So Sacks of Violence now deals 3 damage to everyone. Oh wait. What's that? Yeah. Although it might be doing more because of equipment stuff. Was there not another thing we got? Oh, you have to spend multiple things, I think, in order to get it. Oh, no, wait. It takes a shitload of a lot to make you blow. Okay, so basically every time you use XP on it, you just get Sleeve's armor as a perk. Okay. Let's wander a bit, because... See a familiar looking person heading towards you. Realize she looks familiar because she looks exactly like you again. Approach her. Hi, are you clone or this is a time paradox or what? Turns out it's a time paradox again. Wow, crazy. Agree, high five. Two of you literally speaking exchange another friendly high five. Or I guess it's just the first one again. Nice. She leads for a kiss. Ah, yes, we closed off the time paradox. You push through the woods into a small clearing and you discover a group of 3 vampires because apparently you aren't allowed to discover anything good in any of these clearings. Well, I say 3 vampires, but it's 1 vampire, 1 bat, and 1 small cloud. So it could just be a vampire, her pet bat, and the leftovers of a beaten's lunch. I assure you, we are all 3 vampires. Oh crap, she heard me! What's the deal here? Are you demonstrating the vampire evolutionary line or something? What? You know, like the bat evolved out of the cloud and the humanoid vampire evolved out of the bat. No, it's a bat a caveman vampire? No, if anything, this is more like the 3 states of vampire matter. What? You know, solid, liquid, gas. Bats are liquid? Look, the metaphor is not the perfect one. Are we going to fight a bat? Honestly, I'd rather keep talking about vampire physics. This is interesting. If your 3 are solid, liquid, and gas, that implies the existence of a 4th kind of vampire. Look, I already said it's not perfect. Well, actually, yes, now that you mention it, there is a 4th type of vampire. Plasma vampire? Yes, when a vampire is destroyed by sunlight, they sometimes become a high-energy but short-lived vampiric spirit, which we call a moroi, which, now that you mention it, is rather analogous to the plasma state of matter. Neat. Well done, I've never thought of this before. You are very intelligent for a human. Oh yeah, I was just stalling for time to be honest, but maybe bats are liquid. Everyone turns to look at the bat, who shrugs wordlessly. I should go in and find some other vampires with which to discuss the implications of this. Good evening, human. The vampires disappear into the woods, leaving behind the remains of their picnic. Sweet. Let's wander a little bit. Ooh, we pull up short, having nearly walked straight into a huge spider web while you weren't paying attention. Although I guess some part of you was paying attention. Good job, whatever part that was. You turn and head in another direction. Soon find yourself stopped by another big spider web. So you turn around, try another direction. Nope, it's a spider web as well. You're in a huge maze. Let's solve the maze. With some careful mental mapping, you eventually manage to navigate out. Okay, I think we're done here. And if we're not, then well. Let's go to SIT and start chapter 3. Back to school. Hi, Obi. Okay, why are we here? Take a bus to SIT and see if you can find... Oh, right, we're looking for a cursed book. A finite hallway. Yeah, you've seen hallways before. You really want to go back down that one? Sure. Huh, that's more finite than you expected. This hallway is so short and unremarkable that you passed right through it the first time without even looking. Notice. I was just on this border from years ago. Oh. Seems unsafe. Yeah, no kidding. All of these events listed on this board either happened last month or going to happen this month. Theoretical Topology Lab 1. Need to go find this cursed book. You enter the library, an elderly man, presumably the librarian, waves you over to his desk. Hello, I'm afraid I don't recognize you. I'm a student here. Oh no, I'm just looking for a book. I'm sorry, the Institute's library is only for students, alumni, and faculty. Really important, I need to get this book, though. I do wish you could help you, but rules are rules. You have to inquire at the admissions office first. Shoot. Okay. Our founder, Junius Fitzgerald Technology. As in, like... Okay. This nozzle of the drinking fountain plugged up with shooting. Oh, kids are horrible. Dangerous looking connect sculpture. This guy must be the janitor, presumably. Hi, are you the janitor? Hey, yep, that's me. Been a janitor in this place for nigh on 60 years. Got any questions? Figure I know all about these buildings. Everything? Everything janitorial, at any rate. I do have a question. Ask about the main lobby. You mean this lobby right here? Yeah, it's the one I was almost finished mopping before you came in without wiping your feet. Sorry. Nah, it's just Jake and you. Ain't no difference to me which floor I'm mopping. I see. Anything else you care to know? The finite hallway. That's good. There's a good hallway. Goes on for a little while and then stops. Real traditional, easy clean, love it. Gotcha. The infinite hallway. They said I can't start mopping down there till they finish painting it, which suits me since they ain't never gonna finish painting it, no matter how many other clever math tricks they come up with. Super tasks my foot. Leave him to his endless mop. Infinite hallway? This hallway stretches as far as you can see. To infinity, though? Surely not. Find out. Notice, the hallway is infinite. Your bladder is not. The steam-powered toilet. You don't see these very often. It's not hard to imagine why. Flush it. Yikes. As far as you know, this thing is capable of providing an infinite amount of water. None of it. An infinite amount of fluorescent lights faded this painting away completely. These events all happened millennia ago. As much as you're tempted to continue on and explore the infinite, it seems like it might be a bad idea since you don't have a map of this place. Aww. Gift shop. Not so long ago, Shorts the Short would have caused a nationwide scandal. A rack of sturdy branded kitchen. Reach aside. A shadow pickle. A class ring which gives additional XP. Cool. Mugs. Bleh. I'll buy that one. Cool. Admissions department. Plant. Hello, how can I help you? Hi, the librarian said I need to be a student to use the library, so I'm guessing you're to take the most roundabout route to my goal as possible. Well, you'll be interested in the accelerated course then. Our usual undergraduate degree is a 4-year program, but the accelerated course only takes 3 years is still kind of more than I was hoping. 3 hours. Oh, great. How much will it cost? Are you from this area? Yeah, Poughkeepsie originally, but I live in Ocean City. Well, you're in luck. What with the accelerated course being discounted, plus a further discount for local education incentives, plus a further discount for the fact that we're in the middle of a break, and the facilities would otherwise be idle, tuitions will be 100 me. Wow, that sounds really reasonable. We also have some leftover grant money for low-income students this fiscal year if you need assistance. The grant total would come to free. I'll totally take you up on that. Great, sign here and we'll get you all signed up. Well, since we're on break, a lot of teachers are out of town. Oh, so what do you take as your major? Botany, the robot, Tetris, chemicals. Chemicals. Choose it was a minor. Geology, metaacoustics, or astronomy. Metaacoustics. Elective, spiders, culinary science, or phys ed. Alexa, stop. She thought I was talking to her. Culinary science. Let's get cooking. SIT transcript. Here's a transcript. In order to graduate, you need to get each of your 3 instructors to sign that after you pass the class. Okay, where do I get started? Here's a map. Awesome. Oh, and here's your student ID. Don't lose that. That's how Athena identifies you. Who's Athena? Athena is our campus security. It's acronym for Ask the New Electronic Door. Ask the New Electronic Doorway System security system for access. Never let the guy who builds the thing pick the name. Anyway, welcome to the Seaside Institute of Technology. Just in time too, when lunch break starts right now. She stands up for her desk and leaves with a wave. Thanks. Great. Must be some symbolic of something, probably bats. It's called 0, man. That's also what you rated on a scale of 1 to 10, man. Oh, this is cool. Bus, courtyard. Let's go to chemicals, because that sounds like... As you're walking past one of SIT's many weird vending machines, it suddenly emits a ear-splitting clang, after which it also emits a sizable quantity of meat. There isn't anyone around, so you pocket it. Nice. Welcome to the SIT Chemicals Department. You may be interested to know that this entire building is... made of solid copper, which the Federal Treasury donated to SIT because they couldn't think of a use for it. Perfect sphere is carved from Mother Nature's favorite chemical, the rock. A bronze statue, the plaque reads, in honor of Dr. Ambrose Adams, founder of the chemical department. Sign says, leave a chemical, take a chemical. Make a swap. I don't change my mind about the whole chemical process. Make some potions. Let's make some fancy potions. Let's get something that gives some cold armor. Basic potions, handcrafted coffee, and toothpaste. Periodic table. Only 88 of the boxes on this chart has been filled in! So it's made as a modern chart, but because of the time period, none of them are filled in. Talk to Athena. Athena, could I go in here? Student ID, Skyla Hellheim Heavensen. Identified. Access to the doorway is limited to students and faculty. That's me. Authorization verified. Access granted. Thanks. You hear a thump as the door's internal lock disengages. Go on. A combo! You sure hope there won't be a test on this because you don't understand any of it. You don't know what any of this equipment is for. Looks old though. Must be pretty ancient. Book pages are made of vellum. Book is titled A Complete and Practical Guide to the Various Alchemical Substances and their properties for the use of students in the classroom setting. Unfortunately, the pages are so old and stiff you can't even turn them. Well, shucks. Professors is checking over some really complicated looking chemical formulae? Oh, hello! How can Professor Gilbert be to helping you? Is it formulas or formulae? Formulae! Was that the only question you're having? Oh no, I'm also supposed to be taking a class here. Ah, good, yes. Very exciting with a new student you're having. So much chemicals will Professor Gilbert be teaching you. Great, where do I start? Professor digs around in a box under his desk and pulls out a large lump of yellow crystals. Here, to looking at it. To knowing which element that is, are you? Lemonite? Haha, that is not even a thing. To guessing won't even near getting you to it. That's sulfur. Shucks. Sulfur is diamagnetic orthorhombic crystal to being. Also, a multivalent. An elemental macronutrition. Should I be writing this down? Here, an explanation of doing with it. An experiment to doing with it. Check for sulfur. Experiment? To throwing it in the river and back to coming with telling me the observation. Okay, I got it. We need to throw some sulfur in the river Right. Ooh. Wise person said that fishing is not a good use of time, but that person probably didn't have as much spare time as you had. Drop a line in. Some more fish. Some radioactive glarp. Some chemical state brook trout. Logistic resin. Fishing rod. Cursed fishing rod. Eldritch runes were etched into the fishing rod's handle suggest the solution. Release the fisherman to wield its rod and actively use it to catch. I wonder if I should bring that to the decursing machine. Drop in sulfur. What the yellow lump hits the surface and with a plop and sinks. Nothing else seems to happen. Noted. Okay. I want to. While I remember that. Cursed fishing rod. Ooh. The machine winds up whirring and humming at odd intervals, casting about for some elusive frequency. This continues for some time and you begin having difficulty breathing, just as you fear you might pass out to the incessant cycle. The incessant cycling stops with a pop, the curse has been removed and you can breathe once again. A cursed fishing rod. Stripped of all eldritch magic and mysterique. The once cursed fishing rod is now perfectly been out. The fishing rod's now cursed, now swims. Let's go! Okay then. To live life above the sea. Trust me. What? This is the fish? Hear her song. No one here sees and nobody woos. For old invisible glove it furlew. And you could make this loser a winner if you'll rebirth me upstairs as somebody's dinner. Not this one. Could be this one? Here's a song. Nobody knows a trout, a sweet, a saucy Mr. Calvin meat. I'd like to kiss the other trout on the tail and thereabouts, but I'll tell you my most base desire to be fished and thrown into the fryer. I'm trying, okay? I make mischief, I'm a wretched soul. Chaos is Fisher 6 only goal. Well, almost only. See, I'm very lonely. And to you I won't lie. Tonight I'd like to die by your hook and then be cooked. Choose Fisher sticks. Ow. Your mind tingles, the fishing rod's curse has caught another fish today. And you get the feeling the more fish you help him catch, the happier you'll be. Wait, who's he? You know, deep in your gut, that curse is a... You know deep in your gut that this curse is a man, not in the way that the sailors talk about their ships using female pronouns. This is a male curse. This curse is a man. Great. Let's go back and do more fishing. Lover for Lou. Your mind tingles, the fishing rod's curse has caught another fish today. You get the feeling the more fish you help him catch, the happier he'll be. Oh. Mr. Calvin meet his end. Mind tingles, the more happy he'll be. gimmick to this I'm not seeing. Keep out. This is This is the cycle. Break it. When the curse got its teeth into that bicycle, it screamed, but only for a moment, then silenced. Limp silence. The insatiable eldritch hunger for fish that once animated the curse is gone. The fishing rod remains behind, just a stick and a hook, too weak to catch anything that lives. Can't even fish with it now. Another curse kicked to the curb. Weird. But okay. Let's go back to SIT. Back to chemicals to tell them that nothing happened. Out on the quad, you encounter two goblin cheerleaders who are cheering on a goblin wearing a baseball uniform, despite the fact that the baseballer doesn't seem to be doing anything cheerworthy or noteworthy. B-A-S-E-B-A-L-L. What does it spell? Baseball! Yes, hooray! We have gotten it right that time. Let's now spell another one. Good, yes, what to spell? Oh, that's good. You wander off while they're distracted. Hello, to going is your experiment, how is it? I dropped the sulfur in the river. Yes, and what did it do? Not much, it just got wet and sank. Yes, haha, yes. Sulfur has density about twice as much as water, and non-reactive to being with normal surfaces. Look at the box again and pull out a lump of metal with a structure of weird spiraling squares and iridescent rainbow sheen. How about that? To be knowing what this is? Bipsmith? Close, bismuth. Ah, right. This one is a rhombohedral structure of crystal and it's most diamagnetic of all two being. Also, it is very much less of a poisonous than the other ones like it. It's very pretty. The colors from the thickness variation in the oxide layer are being. And here, go in the river to be putting it. Chunk of bismuth. Okay. Sulfur, bismuth. I have no idea what we're doing. Drop the bismuth in the river, it goes kaplunk and sinks. Is that back to campus? Yep. You wonder, I don't understand physics. Drop the bismuth in the river, it sank faster than sulfur. Correct, bismuth nearly to sulfur 5 times the density of having anything other. Not that I noticed, yes, bismuth only when very hot in water to reacting. Good job. Thanks. Professor Gilbert looks in the box again and this time holds up a lump of silvery gray metal. Do not worry. Professor Gilbert, to not guessing you this one. Practically everything is a silver gray metal to being. Whoa. This being magnesium, the other one's unlike, this is paramagnetic one. With hexagonal crystal close packed, there is also so much of it. 13% of this whole planet is that of making of. Huh. Oh, now you have it. This one goes in the river too? Yes, to watching closely. I feel like he is just getting me to dump things in the river because of chaos. Drop the magnesium and watch it closely as it sinks. It doesn't seem to go as quickly as the bismuth did. That's kind of about it. Either that or it's intended to be like a chemical reaction. Loud crashing sounds and yelling from a nearby classroom attract your attention and curiosity. You cautiously poke your head in the door. Hey, quickly poke it back out. Okay, and to dodge a handful of bolts thrown by an angry robot. Several students are cowering behind overturned desks and crawl back there to join. And you crawl back there to join them as the two robots wildly throw junk everywhere. What the heck is going on? Well, we were wondering if robots could be programmed to have a sense of team spirit, so we split into two teams and made these tennis ball throwing robots, and then set them to dislike each other. It seems to have worked. Yeah, a little too well. We should have taught them sportsmanship first. I'm gonna deactivate them. Students explain where the robot's shut-off switches are, and you duck, dodge, and dive through a storm of hurtful debris, eventually managing to shut them down with only minor bruises. Wow, thanks a lot. Guess it's back to the drawing board. Maybe just stick to drawing, actually. Continue on your way. Awesome. Avoided a fight. Once again. I dropped the magnesium in the river. It seemed to be about as dense as sulfur. True, yes, less slightly, but close. Are you learning so much to drawing a conclusion? My conclusion is you basically tricked me into throwing away a bunch of trash for you. Ha ha ha, this is astute. Oh, what? A time for a next lesson of you. I'm not throwing anything else in the river. No, no. A box is empty. The next lesson will be figuring out how complex chemicals are producing. Okay, that sounds interesting. Good, yes, a mind of inquiring scientific is important to having. The equipment over there, you are seeing it? Yeah, it's really antiquated. Yes, back up to a basic. Not just some chemical, but all chemical. That's a pretty good pun. Haha, what? Anyway, going to fishing those out, and a chrome polish to synthesizing. Chrome polish, got it. Okay. 4 hoppers, each of which has a symbol on it. The first 2 are reasonably full, but the 3rd and 4th hopper are empty. Makes you. Okay, you've got a couple elements. What do you want to start with? First hopper. Second hopper. First hopper. Second hopper. You decant the mixture into a vial and run some tests on various sample materials. The workbench seriously made some kind of umber-lined softening juice. That doesn't seem very useful, at least not for any circumstances. Fortunately, I want to keep it. Chemical compound is some softening umberline. What am I supposed to do? A polish for chrome. Symbols don't... Should I go to the... Theoretically, I'm a student now, so yes, I can go in the library. Someone up. What's the name? You see, talk to her. Hello, dear. Are you new here? Yes, I'm Skylar Hellhunt. Name's Janet. Please don't be alarmed by my physical mechanical insides. I'm in no pain. That's good, but isn't the immobility an issue? Oh, I'm perfectly mobile. I have wheels, and the robotectronics department has provided me with some very nice telescopic arms. I'm just sitting down right now, because as with the majority of student Udin and it's on break, I don't have any books to then each shelving. Okay then, anything I can help you with? You know what I think about chemicals? Mostly just the ones concerned with digestion, but have you visited the chemical department? You notice the bronze statue in the foyer. The life-size statue of Dr. Adams, the founder of the department, not just life-size, but incredibly lifelike as well. Whoever sculpted it sure knew a thing or two about bronze. Looking for a certain book. A rare one or an easily replaceable one. Important and rare book. Douglas about that. Keep track of all the books we actually care about. Metaacoustics. Ask Douglas. Position. I've got a tin ear. Culinary science. Douglas does everything. Okay then. afraid the stacks are off limits to undergraduates. Okay. Okay, got it. Student now. Got my student ID and everything. What? You need to tell us, what can I do for you? I'm looking for a certain book. It's good to know. I've done this stuff. Whatever. I don't know what the title of the book is or what it's about. All I know is that it's hardcover and it's about so big and it's probably an antique. Something that size and age would be in our stacks. All the books from the front here are ones that would be more different undergrad pupils in the margins are using it slaves of baloney as a bookmark. Okay, is there anything else I can help you with? Yes. I need help with one of my classes. Something I'm familiar with. Anything about chemicals? Not much. Try asking Janet. It's more scientific. Okay, that doesn't help. Nothing now. Chemicals. Security. Okay, hate this. Test door disregard it. By regarding the door, you're instructed to disregard it. Disregard it. Oh, too bad the party was just like his setup. One of those Athena lost in the store, but seems to have tampered with that. It's petrified pigeon poop. See how it feels. Feels disgusting. I'm afraid of pigeons, but your little offer has to put wandering into a huge crowd of them. Reach inside. Shadow wine. This one isn't doing it. Weird. Can I go inside? Yep. Oh gosh. Dorm room concert flyer. Actually, a concert took place a month ago. Acoustic foam makes terrible dessert topping. This huge complicated console. Please sign in the small note. Self-directed meta-acoustics course guidelines. Maybe that. Automated education device consists of a series of challenging prompts requiring students to utilize an array of acoustic pedals to create a specific tonal sequence in the proper order. Once all challenges are satisfied, students may insert the transcription to a Signatron for accreditation. Please enter SIT ID below. So the ascending measure, time to face the music. do you need to go to wherever this is to get a button back? Still it. Crap. Cool poster. Awesome. Since to an elaborate robot security system to grow his room along his way. Right. Take a poster. Sink is coated in some kind of mildew, which is very cold for some reason. Vampires. Five damage every round. Gosh. Obi, no! Next turn. Cool. Increase the target's center armor. Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to leave this off here because I am thoroughly confused and I don't think my brain is awake enough for this. But I hope you all enjoyed, and we're gonna get back to exploring the weirdness of SIT next time. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.